Rockstar didn't invent Vice City. It already existed, and most people have walked past it without ever realizing. Welcome to Miami, Florida, the real Vice City, a city that never sleeps, a city of neon, ambition, and danger that Rockstar has spent years recreating in extraordinary detail for GTA 6. Every location you are about to see is real. Every neighborhood, every coastline, every skyline. Miami at night is unlike any other city in America. The glow of skyscrapers reflecting off Biscayne Bay, the endless flow of traffic on elevated highways cutting through the Florida darkness. This is what Vice City looks like after dark, and this is what it looks like in real life right now. Now get behind the wheel. Miami at night from inside a car is a completely different experience. The neon signs blur past the windows. The highway stretches ahead into the darkness. Headlights fill every lane. This is the Miami that GTA 6 players will recognize the moment they sit behind a wheel in Vice City. Every overpass, every interchange, every stretch of elevated roadways, built from streets exactly like these. By day, Miami transforms completely. The sun rises over the Atlantic, and the city becomes something else entirely. Palm trees line every major road. The sky turns an impossible shade of blue. Traffic moves in the Florida heat. Rockstar captured this version of Miami just as precisely as the nighttime version. Drive through Vice City in daylight, and you will see exactly these roads, these palm trees, this sky, and then there is ocean. Drive, the most iconic street in Miami. The Art Deco architecture rises directly from the Atlantic coastline. Pastel-colored facades lit by neon. Curved architectural details dating back to the 1930s. A drone reveals the full scale of it. White buildings stretching along the coast. The ocean visible just beyond. Rockstar used this exact coastline as the visual blueprint for Vice City's most recognizable neighborhood. From above, Miami Beach reveals its true scale. White sand stretching for miles in both directions. The strip of Art Deco hotels running parallel to the ocean. The turquoise Atlantic water meeting the shore in a clean, unbroken line. People walking the beach in both directions. This is South Beach in GTA 6. This becomes the most visually distinctive stretch of Vice City's entire map. Stand here in real life, and you are standing inside the game. The resemblance is extraordinary. Now, we leave the coast and enter a completely different world. The Florida Everglades, one of the most extraordinary natural environments on the entire planet. Over 1.5 million acres of subtropical wetlands, sawgrass, prairies, and dark waterways, stretching all the way to the horizon. Winding channels cutting through the grass in every direction. This is where GTA 6 becomes truly ambitious. Beyond Vice City's urban core, Rockstar has built an enormous open wilderness called the Grassrivers, based directly on what you are seeing right now. Airboats cutting through sawgrass, alligators hidden beneath the surface. The Grassrivers more than doubles the playable map beyond the city itself. Move deeper into the Everglades and the landscape shifts dramatically. The open waterways give way to rougher, drier terrain. Exposed earth and scattered vegetation replace the sawgrass prairies. The ground becomes uneven and trees cluster in the distance. This ecological variety is something Rockstar has reproduced with remarkable accuracy throughout GTA 6's Grassrivers region. No two areas of this wilderness look the same. Return to Miami and the skyline hits you completely differently after the wilderness. This is Brickell, Miami's financial district. Glass towers rising directly from the waterfront on both sides of the water. The bay reflecting the skyline in perfect detail below. In GTA 6, Brickell becomes the heart of Vice City's urban core. Stand on the Brickell Key Bridge at night and look north. That view is Vice City, Miami at night from ground level. The city that never sleeps. The skyline rises higher with every block. Glass and water trading places along Miami's waterfront. And just beyond it, one of the busiest ports in America. This is PortMiami, sitting on Dodge Island, connected to downtown by 2 causeways, watching over the comings and goings of one of the world's great seaports day and night. As the sun begins to set over Miami, the city starts its most dramatic transformation. The Florida coastline at Golden Hour is one of the most spectacular natural sights in America. Turquoise water meeting white sand under a sky ablaze with orange and gold. This is the kind of scene that appears throughout GTA 6's Leonida Keys region. Coral islands stretching south, turquoise water in every direction. The beach at sunset tells a different story to the beach at noon. The light changes everything. The water deepens in color. The sand glows warm. The camera drifts from the shoreline out toward the open ocean, the horizon swallowing the last of the light. The real Florida Keys stretch for 125 miles into the Gulf of Mexico, south of Miami. In GTA 6, the Leonida Keys mirror this landscape almost exactly. The causeways running over open water, the laid-back coastal atmosphere that contrasts completely with Vice City's neon chaos. Just a short drive north, back in the city as night takes hold completely. Miami's skyline rises from the darkness, one of the most recognizable skylines in the entire world. And now PortMiami reveals its true scale after dark, one of the busiest cruise and cargo ports on the planet, processing over 12 million cruise passengers every single year. Massive vessels lit up against the night sky, the scale almost impossible to comprehend from the waterfront. Cruise ships the size of city blocks, lit with thousands of lights reflecting across the dark water of Biscayne Bay. In GTA 6, these waterfront scenes are among the most visually impressive in the entire game. The criminal operations around Vice City's port mirror the real geography of this place with extraordinary precision. Shipping containers stacked along the dock, dark water lapping at the hull, the skyline of downtown Miami glowing just across the bay in the Florida night. And now, the wilderness reclaims everything. Deep in the Florida Everglades, the city feels 1,000 miles away. Ancient cypress trees rising from black water, mist drifting across the surface at dawn. The air thick with the sounds of wildlife hidden in every shadow. This is one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on Earth. Alligators, Florida panthers, manatees, and hundreds of bird species all share this extraordinary landscape. The waterways twist and turn through the sawgrass in patterns that seem almost designed by nature itself. In GTA 6's Grassrivers region, Rockstar has recreated this sense of ancient untouched wilderness with stunning accuracy. The further you travel from Vice City into the Grassrivers, the more this landscape closes in around you. Hidden camps buried deep in the swamp, criminal operations invisible from the air. The Everglades has always kept its secrets well, and in GTA 6 the Grassrivers keeps them even better. Return to Ocean Drive in daylight, and the Art Deco architecture reveals itself in extraordinary detail. White and pastel facades glowing in the Florida sunshine, palm trees lining the boulevard in perfect rows. These buildings have stood here since the 1930s and 40s, every single one a protected historic landmark. Rockstar studied this architecture in precise detail when designing Vice City. The Park Central Hotel, standing on this corner of Ocean Drive since 1937, blue neon outlining its Art Deco facade against the deep Miami night sky. This exact building appears in GTA 6's Vice City recreated as a near-perfect digital replica of what you see standing here tonight. Ocean Drive after dark. The neon comes alive. Vintage cars cruise slowly along the strip. The energy of Miami Beach at its most electric. The streets fill with movement as the night deepens. This is the Miami that inspired GTA 6 most directly. The heat of the night, the neon reflecting off wet streets. Miami's entertainment district pulses with energy every single night. Casinos, restaurants, clubs, and street performers filling every corner of the city after dark. This is Miami. This is Vice City. This is GTA 6. Subscribe to GTA 6 Insider right now and stay ahead of the game before November 19, 2026. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. We will be ready, will you?